Ruby Catherine Stevens was born on 16 July 1907 in Brooklyn, New York, in the United States, of Canadian, English, and Scottish ancestry. And as Barbara Stanwyck, she was an actress known for starring in over 100 films and television shows during a career spanning 4 decades. She was the favorite of directors including Frank Capra, Fritz Lang, and Cecil B. DeMille. All of her efforts helped put her net worth to where it was prior to her passing in 1990. So, just how rich was Barbara Stanwyck? As of mid-2017, Celebrity.money estimates a net worth that was over $1 million, mostly earned through a successful career in acting. During the peak of her career, she was the highest paid woman in the U.S., partly because she made over 85 films for the big screen, many before TV became an easily accessible medium. She was also nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress 4 times, but all of these ensured the position of her wealth. Barbara was orphaned when she was 4 years old, and her mother died from complications following a miscarriage, and her father disappeared shortly afterwards while working on the Panama Canal. Her eldest sister, Mildred, raised Ruby and her younger brother, but soon they were moving between various foster homes. In 1916, Ruby toured with Mildred and practiced routines similar to that of her sister's job as a showgirl. When she was 14 years old, she dropped out of Erasmus Hall High School to take a job at a local department store before working at a local telephone office. After doing various other jobs, she auditioned to become a chorus girl at a nightclub called the Strand Roof in New York's Times Square, finally entering show business. In 1922, she became a dancer and performed at the New Amsterdam Theater. For the next few years, she would work as a chorus girl at nightclubs and also as a dance instructor. In 1926, Ruby was introduced to Willard Mack, who would cast her for a production entitled The Noose, which became one of the most popular productions of the season, and soon Ruby would change her name to Barbara Stanwyck, part role name and part name of another actress. Her career on Broadway was flourishing, and she then appeared in Burlesque, which led to her first screen appearance in the silent film Broadway Nights. Barbara's first sound film was The Locked Door in 1929, and a year later she appeared in Ladies of Leisure. She continued in prominent roles in Night Nurse, Shop Worn, and Stella Dallas, impressing in each of her performances and continuing to make films into the 40s, with You Belong to Me and The Other Love, in which she portrayed a concert pianist. She became well known for portraying strong characters, but then became a part of various noir films. Her film career would decline in the late 1950s, and she then moved to television, establishing the Emmy Award-winning The Barbara Stanwyck Show. She was also cast in the series The Big Valley, which led to another Emmy, and afterwards appeared in the film Rostabout alongside Elvis Presley. Later in life, she would go on and do more awards-winning films and on TV, including The Thornbirds. For her personal life, it is known that Stanwyck had romantic relations with Rex Cherryman, who unfortunately died of septic poisoning while traveling at sea. In 1928, she married Frank Fay, and they adopted a son. Barbara was unable to have any more children because of a botched abortion she had when she was just 15 years old. Fay was reportedly abusive, and eventually they divorced in 1935. In 1936, she became involved with Robert Taylor, and they eventually married in 1939, but it also ended in divorce during the 1950s, having been rumored to have problems and affairs, but still acted together in The Night Walker. After Taylor's death in 1969, Stanwyck took a long break from acting. Aside from that, she also had a 4-year relationship with the much younger Robert Wagner. In 1990, Stanwyck passed away due to congestive heart failure at the age of 82 years old. She declined to have any funeral service.